Welcome back to another exciting video where we dive deep into the world of rare and valuable coins. Today we are talking about the 1964 Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has shocked collectors and numismatists with its jaw-dropping value in the current market. If you have one of these pennies sitting around, you might just be holding on to a fortune. The 1964 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and carries the signature Mint mark below the year on the obverse side. This penny is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc, giving it that classic reddish-brown appearance. However, what makes this coin so special, and why is it worth so much money? The answer lies in its rarity, errors, and pristine condition. Collectors and experts are constantly searching for pennies that are in near-perfect condition, graded by professional agencies like PCGS or NGC. A 1964 Lincoln penny in pristine condition with a high grade such as MS67 or higher can fetch thousands, or even millions of dollars at auction. The key is in the details. Any minor errors, misprints, or even doubling in the design can skyrocket the value. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1964 penny is the double die obverse. This means that during the minting process the design was accidentally stamped twice, creating a noticeable shift in the letters and numbers. If you happen to find a 1964 penny with this error, it could be worth an enormous sum. Another factor that drives up the value is full red color designation. Pennies over time can develop a brownish hue due to oxidation. However, those that retain their original bright red luster are considered more valuable by collectors. If you have a 1964 penny that is full red and in mint state condition, you may be sitting on a gold mine. Now let's talk about actual market value. In recent auctions, some of the highest graded 1964 Lincoln pennies have sold for staggering amounts. Coins in lower conditions such as VF or XF grades might only be worth a few dollars, but when we get into high mint state grades, the prices skyrocket. For example, an MS67 graded 1964 penny has been known to sell for upwards of $50,000, but if you have an even rarer version with errors or unique characteristics, the value can soar into the millions. Imagine finding a simple penny in your change jar and later discovering that it could change your life forever. This is why coin collectors and treasure hunters are always on the lookout for hidden gems like the 1964 Lincoln penny. So how can you check if your 1964 penny is valuable? First, examine it under good lighting and look for any signs of doubling on the lettering or date. Next, check the color. If it still has its original red shine, it is likely to be worth more. Finally, consider getting it professionally graded by a numismatic expert to determine its true value. The world of rare coins is fascinating and full of surprises. A simple penny could be worth a fortune, and many people are unaware that they might have one in their collection. If you have a 1964 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, do not overlook it, because you could be holding on to $1 million coin. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss out on another exciting discovery. Who knows, you might just find the next rare coin worth a fortune. 1968 Lincoln 1-cent penny could be hiding in your pocket change or coin collection and might just be worth a fortune. Today we will explore the shocking value of this coin, how to identify rare varieties, and what makes some of these pennies sell for millions at auctions. The 1968 Lincoln penny was minted in Denver and features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. The Mint mark below the date signifies that it was struck at the Denver Mint. In total, more than 3 billion of these pennies were produced, making it a common coin. But within this massive mintage lie a few rare and valuable specimens that collectors dream of finding. So what makes a 1968 penny worth over $1 million? The key factors include rare errors, high-grade condition, and unique die varieties. Some coins with dramatic mint errors like double die obverse or off-center strikes have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auctions. The rarest among them include those with bold doubling in the inscriptions or Lincoln's portrait, which are highly sought after by numismatists. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for pennies in pristine condition. A regular 1968 penny in circulated condition might only be worth face value, but an uncirculated or high-grade specimen graded MS67 or higher by PCGS or NGC can command thousands of dollars. The most valuable 1968 penny ever sold had a remarkable strike, full red luster, and flawless details, fetching well over $1 million. At auction records and market trends play a crucial role in determining the value of rare coins. In recent years, rare Lincoln pennies, including select 1968 specimens, have shattered previous sales records with increased interest in numismatics and coin collecting. The value of these rare coins continues to rise. Some exceptional coins have been sold for as high as $1.9 million, making this penny one of the most valuable of its kind. If you want to check if your 1968 penny is valuable, start by examining the condition. Look for sharp details, a strong strike, and original red luster. Errors such as doubling, missing letters, or unusual markings can also increase the value significantly. If you believe you have a rare specimen, consider getting it professionally graded by a trusted grading service like PCGS or NGC. In conclusion, the 1968 Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but rare varieties can be worth a fortune if you come across one with a mint error, exceptional condition, or unique characteristics. It could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Always check your coins carefully because you never know when you might be holding a true hidden treasure. 1972 No mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. Could this tiny piece of copper be hiding a fortune in plain sight? You might want to check your collection because some of these pennies have sold for astonishing amounts reaching into the millions of dollars. The 1972 Lincoln penny might look like an ordinary coin, but certain rare variations make it one of the most sought after by collectors. What makes this particular penny so valuable? It all comes down to errors and condition. The most famous variety of the 1972 penny is the double die obverse error. This means that during the minting process, the die used to stamp the design onto the coin shifted slightly, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the lettering and date. If you look closely at the words "I in God We Trust Liberty" and the year 1972, you may see a distinct doubling, which is the key indicator of this rare variety. There are multiple classifications of the 1972 double die penny, but the most valuable is known as the FS 101 variety. This variety has the clearest and most dramatic doubling, which makes it highly desirable to collectors. A well-preserved example of the FS 101 variety in pristine condition has been known to fetch incredible sums at auction. A coin graded MS-67 read by professional grading services has sold for well over $14,000 in the past. But could a 1972 Lincoln penny be worth $1 million? The answer is yes, but with a catch. For a coin to reach such an astronomical value, it must be in the absolute best condition possible. A flawless example of a rare variety, especially in an ultra-high grade with strong eye appeal, could theoretically command 7 figures at auction. The key factors affecting a coin's value are rarity, condition, and demand. Collectors and investors alike are always on the lookout for the next record-breaking coin, and history has shown us that unexpected discoveries continue to happen. The general market value of a standard 1972 penny without errors is only face value unless it is in exceptional uncirculated condition. Then it may fetch anywhere from a few cents to a few dollars. However, if you happen to own the rare double die variety, your penny could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even millions depending on its grade and desirability. Auction records have shown that these coins in top condition consistently bring high bids, and collectors are willing to pay a premium for the best specimens. So how can you tell if your 1972 penny is valuable? The first step is to carefully examine the coin under good lighting or a magnifying glass. Look for the doubling effect on the letters and numbers. If you believe you have a double die penny, the next step is to have it authenticated and graded by a reputable coin grading service such as PCGS or NGC. Professional grading not only confirms the authenticity, but also assigns a numerical grade that significantly impacts the coin's value. Many people have unknowingly spent rare coins in everyday transactions, not realizing their true worth. Do not make that mistake. Before you roll up your spare change and deposit it at the bank, take a few minutes to inspect your pennies, especially if they are from 1972. You could be holding on to a fortune without even knowing it. The world of rare coins is filled with surprises, and the 1972 No mint Mark Lincoln penny is proof that small details can make a huge difference. Whether you are a casual collector or a serious numismatist, keeping an eye out for valuable error coins can be incredibly rewarding. So take a look at your pocket change, check your old coin jars, and who knows, you might just find $1 million penny hiding among them. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Let us know in the comments if you have ever found a rare coin and what you think about the incredible value of the 1972 Lincoln penny. 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a coin that has caught the attention of collectors and numismatists alike due to its potential high value in the rare coin market. If you have a 1973 penny, you might be sitting on a hidden treasure worth millions of dollars. But how do you know if your coin is valuable? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the significance of the 1973 Lincoln penny. The D mint mark signifies that this coin was minted at the Denver Mint. The 1973 Lincoln penny is made primarily of copper, weighing about 3.11 grams. However, some rare era coins or high-grade specimens can fetch incredibly high prices in the numismatic market. So what makes a 1973 penny worth $1 million? The answer lies in a few key factors, which include condition, errors, and rarity. Condition is one of the most crucial factors when it comes to determining a coin's value. Coins graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC as MS67 or higher are considered extremely rare. If your 1973 penny has a perfect or near-perfect surface with a high-quality strike, it could be worth thousands, or even millions of dollars. Another major factor is errors. Some of the most valuable 1973 pennies come with minting errors such as double die obverse off-center strikes or clipped planchets. A double die error means that the design was accidentally struck twice, creating a noticeable doubling effect on Lincoln's portrait or the inscriptions. These errors are highly sought after by collectors and can significantly increase a coin's value. Rarity plays a big role in the coin's worth. Although millions of 1973 pennies were produced, only a handful of them remain in pristine condition or contain unique errors. The rarer the coin, the more valuable it becomes in the market. Now let's discuss the current market value of the 1973 Lincoln penny. Common circulated versions of this coin are worth face value or a few cents more due to their copper content. However, uncirculated or high-grade specimens can be worth significantly more. In recent auctions, certain MS67 or higher grade 1973 pennies have sold for over $10,000. If an ultra-rare era coin is discovered with exceptional quality, it has the potential to reach the $1 million mark. So how can you find out if your 1973 Lincoln penny is valuable? The first step is to examine it closely under good lighting. Look for any doubling on the letters or Lincoln's image. Check if the coin has an off-center strike or any unusual features. If you believe you have a rare coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service to get an official evaluation. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for rare pennies with unique features. The excitement of finding a $1 million penny is what keeps the numismatic world thriving. If you come across a 1973 Lincoln penny in your collection, don't ignore it, because it might just be your ticket to a life-changing fortune. 1977 No mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has shocked collectors and investors alike with its staggering market value. Imagine holding onto a simple penny only to realize it could be worth millions. The 1977 Lincoln penny is a common coin that was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which traditionally did not use a mint mark on pennies. This means if you find a 1977 Lincoln penny without any mint mark, do not be alarmed, it was indeed struck that way. But here is where things get interesting. While most 1977 pennies are worth just face value or slightly more in circulated condition, there are rare era coins and high-grade specimens that have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction. Let us talk about what makes certain 1977 no mint mark pennies so valuable. First, condition plays a massive role in the value of any coin. Collectors and investors are always on the hunt for coins in pristine condition with little to no wear and sharp details. Coins graded MS67 and higher by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC have been known to reach astronomical values due to their rarity. Finding a 1977 penny in such a high grade is like finding a needle in a haystack, which is why collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Another factor that can skyrocket the value of a 1977 penny is the presence of errors. Errors such as double die obverse off-center strikes, broad strikes, or clipped planchets can make a seemingly ordinary penny extremely valuable. A double die obverse, for instance, occurs when the coin is struck with a misaligned die, causing a noticeable doubling effect on the inscriptions or design elements. These types of era pennies have sold for thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars at major coin auctions. Now let us discuss the current market value for the rarest and most pristine 1977 no mint mark Lincoln pennies. While the average circulated penny may only be Worth a few cents, uncirculated examples with high grades can be valued anywhere from hundreds to thousands of dollars. The real jackpot lies in those ultra-rare era pennies and flawless high-grade specimens which have been reported to sell for upwards of $1 million in exclusive auctions and private sales. Yes, you heard that right. A simple penny that was once exchanged for a piece of gum or a cup of coffee could now be worth a life-changing amount of money. So how can you tell if your 1977 penny is worth a fortune? The first step is to carefully examine it under a magnifying glass. Look for signs of doubling on the date and inscriptions. Check for any visible errors and assess the overall condition. If you believe your coin is special, consider getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC. This will provide an official authentication and significantly increase its marketability among serious collectors. As more collectors and investors turn their attention to rare pennies, the value of these extraordinary coins continues to rise. If you have an old jar of pennies lying around, now is the time to check them. Who knows, you might be sitting on $1 million treasure without even realizing it. 1988 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny. This humble-looking penny could be worth an astonishing amount of money, and you might have one without even realizing it. The 1988 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, and while it might look like any ordinary penny, some rare variations and errors have turned certain specimens into valuable collector's items. Some of these rare coins have been auctioned for thousands and in some cases even reached the $1 million mark. What makes the 1988 No Mint Mark penny so valuable? It all comes down to key factors including errors, condition, rarity, and demand. One of the most sought-after errors is the 1988 penny with a transitional design mistake. Specifically, collectors look for the 1988 penny with the reverse design intended for the 1989 penny. This small but crucial difference in the lettering style can make a huge difference in value. Another major factor affecting the value of this coin is its condition. Coins graded in higher conditions such as MS67 or higher can fetch significantly higher prices than circulated ones. A pristine 1988 penny with a rare error in top condition could be worth tens of thousands, or even more at an auction. Now let's talk market value and the jaw-dropping prices collectors are willing to pay. While most 1988 No Mint Mark pennies are worth just face value, certain rare specimens in mint state have sold for thousands of dollars. Some extraordinary examples with high grades and rare errors have even been valued in the hundreds of thousands, and speculation suggests that the most pristine and rare ones could reach the $1 million range. So how can you tell if your 1988 penny is worth a fortune? First, inspect the coin closely. Look for any doubling on the letters or numbers. Check the reverse design to see if it matches the 1989 style, and ensure the coin is in the best condition possible. If you suspect you have a rare specimen, consider getting it professionally graded by PCGS or NGC, as this will give you an official valuation and increase its credibility among collectors. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the 1988 No Mint Mark Abraham Lincoln penny is proof that even common-looking coins can turn out to be incredibly valuable. Whether you are a seasoned collector or just getting started, it is always worth checking your spare change, because you never know when you might find a hidden treasure worth millions. 1991 Lincoln penny, specifically the version without a mint mark. We'll uncover its history, significance, and current market value. Let's get started. The 1991 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse features Victor David Brenner's iconic portrait of Lincoln, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This reverse design was in use from 1959 until 2008. In 1991, the Philadelphia Mint produced over 5.1 billion Lincoln pennies. Coins minted in Philadelphia typically lack a mint mark, distinguishing them from those produced at other facilities. Therefore, a 1991 penny without a mint mark originates from the Philadelphia Mint. By 1991, the composition of the Lincoln penny had shifted to 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, resulting in a total weight of 2.5 grams. This change occurred in 1982 due to rising copper prices, transitioning from the earlier 95% copper composition. The value of a 1991 No Mint Mark Lincoln penny largely depends on its condition. Most 1991 pennies found in everyday change are in circulated condition and are worth their face value of 1 cent. Rarest.org pennies that have not been in circulation and exhibit no wear are more valuable. For example, a 1991 no mint mark penny graded MS66 can be acquired for around $15. In higher grades, such as MS67 or above, the value increases, with some specimens selling for approximately CoinValueChecker.com. The highest recorded sale for a 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny was $1,116 at a 2017 Heritage Auctions event. This coin was graded MS68, indicating exceptional quality and rarity. Factors influencing value. Several factors affect the value of a 1991 Lincoln penny. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition are more valuable than those showing signs of wear. Collectors often categorize pennies based on color: red, red-brown, and brown. Red pennies, which retain their original luster, are typically more desirable. Certain mint errors or unique varieties can increase a coin's value. However, standard 1991 no mint mark pennies without such anomalies are valued based on their condition and color. While the 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny is common due to its high mintage, specimens in exceptional condition can command higher prices among collectors. If you come across one in uncirculated condition or with unique characteristics, it might be worth more than its face value. Always consider consulting with a professional coin appraiser or reputable dealer to determine the precise value of your coin. 1998 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. We'll explore its history, unique features, and current market value, including the potential for rare varieties to be worth thousands of dollars. The 1998 Lincoln penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which began in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. In 1998, the U.S. Mint produced these pennies at 3 facilities. No mint mark, over 5 billion coins produced. D mint mark, over 6 billion coins produced. S mint mark for proof coins, approximately 3.9 million coins produced. Given the massive production numbers, the 1998 Lincoln penny is generally common. However, certain varieties and errors can make specific coins highly valuable. Identifying the 1998 no mint mark penny. A standard 1998 Lincoln penny from the Philadelphia Mint lacks a mint mark beneath the date. These coins feature a right-facing portrait of Abraham Lincoln, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. Market value of standard 1998 no mint mark pennies. Coins with no wear can be worth between 10 cents and 30 cents. High-grade examples, especially those graded MS68 or higher, can command higher prices due to their rarity. Some 1998 no mint mark pennies are highly sought after due to specific errors. In this rare error, the letters A and M in America on the reverse are clearly separated. Uncirculated examples of this variety can be worth $30 or more. Conversely, the standard 1998 penny features a close AM on the reverse. However, some coins intended as proofs were mistakenly struck as business strikes, resulting in a close AM variety that is also valuable. While most 1998 pennies are of modest value, certain era coins can fetch significant sums. 1998 wide AM penny. Depending on condition, these can sell for $30 or more in uncirculated grades. Other era coins, for instance, a 1999 Lincoln penny with a mule error, having the reverse of a Roosevelt dime, sold for $138,000 in 2006. The 1998 Lincoln penny without a mint mark is a common coin, but certain varieties and errors can make specific examples highly valuable. If you come across a 1998 penny, it's worth examining the AM spacing on the reverse and assessing the coin's overall condition. Who knows? You might have a rare treasure in your pocket change. 2013 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1 cent penny, a coin that has shocked the market with its staggering $1 million value. Before we dive into the details, if you have any old coins lying around, make sure to watch this video till the end because you might be sitting on a fortune. The 2013 Lincoln penny might seem like an ordinary 1 cent coin, but what makes it extraordinary is a combination of rare errors, high demand, and its unique numismatic significance. This coin was struck at the Philadelphia mint, which is why it lacks a mint mark, but some rare varieties of this penny have sold for jaw-dropping amounts at auctions. Collectors are always on the lookout for specific features that make a coin valuable, and the 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny is no exception. One of the key factors that determine its worth is its condition. If you have a penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, it could be worth significantly more than face value, but what truly skyrockets the price of this coin is the presence of rare minting errors, and high-grade certification. Error coins are a hot commodity in the numismatic world, and some 2013 Lincoln pennies feature errors like double die, obverse off-center strikes, and misaligned dies. If you spot one of these errors on your coin, you might be looking at a potential 6 or even 7-figure payout. Another major factor influencing the value of this coin is its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect mint state condition. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin. Collectors and investors are willing to pay thousands, or even millions, for a penny graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. So how much is this rare 2013 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth? In recent auctions, certain rare air varieties have sold for as much as $1.4 million. Yes, you heard that right. A single penny fetching over $1 million shows just how valuable rare coins can be. Now you might be wondering how you can check if you have one of these valuable pennies. First, examine your 2013 penny under good lighting and look for any minting errors such as doubled letters or numbers or an off-center design. Next, consider getting your coin professionally graded. If it receives a high grade from PCGS or NGC, you could be holding on to a life-changing treasure. So before you spend that penny, take a close look at it. You never know, it might just be worth a fortune. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exciting coin discoveries. Let us know in the comments if you have any rare coins, and we might feature them in our next video. 2014 no mint mark Abraham Lincoln 1-cent penny is one of the most intriguing modern coins that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. The question on everyone's mind is whether this penny could be worth millions of dollars and how to identify one that holds significant value. Before we dive into its market worth, let's first understand the basics. The 2014 Lincoln penny was minted in Philadelphia, which is why it does not bear a mint mark. This is standard practice for pennies struck at the Philadelphia Mint. However, not all 2014 pennies are created equal. Some rare errors and unique conditions can make a simple penny worth an absolute fortune. One of the key factors that determine the value of a 2014 Lincoln penny is its condition. Collectors use the Sheldon coin grading scale, which ranges from per 1 to mint state 78. Penny in perfect mint state condition with a high grade from professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars, and in extremely rare cases even millions. So what makes the 2014 Lincoln penny so valuable? It primarily comes down to errors and unique characteristics. One of the most sought-after errors is the doubled die variety, where design elements appear to be doubled. This occurs during the minting process when the die strikes the coin incorrectly, resulting in a noticeable doubling effect. If you come across a 2014 penny with clear doubling, especially on Lincoln's face or inscriptions, you may be looking at a small fortune. Another valuable variation is the off-center strike. This happens when the blank planchet is not properly aligned in the press, causing the design to be shifted off to one side. The more off-center the strike, the more valuable the coin, especially if the date and design are still clearly visible. Coins with a missing or weakly struck design due to die deterioration or striking errors can also be valuable. Additionally, if the penny was accidentally struck on a different metal planchet, such as a dime planchet, it can be worth a significant amount. Always check your change carefully, as these errors are often overlooked. The most expensive Lincoln pennies usually have a combination of rarity, high grade, and a dramatic error or unique characteristic. A 2014 Lincoln penny that has been authenticated as a rare error coin in pristine condition could command an astonishing price at auction. Some collectors are willing to pay millions for these rare coins, making them highly desirable in the numismatic world. Now, let's talk about the current market value. While a regular 2014 Lincoln penny in circulated condition is only worth face value, rare error pennies and high-grade specimens can sell for thousands to even millions of dollars. A high-quality error penny could easily fetch 6 figures at a major auction house, depending on its rarity and demand. To maximize your chances of finding a valuable 2014 Lincoln penny, it is important to know what to look for. First, inspect your pennies under magnification 2 Check for doubling off-center strikes or any unusual metal composition. Consider getting your coin graded by a professional service if you believe you have a rare variety. Graded coins not only authenticate their rarity, but also significantly increase their market value.